How the devil? Oh yeah. Okay, today we got this sent to me by Fosi Audio for free. I like free stuff. This is the BT20A Pro. So it's the Pro, the improved version. So anyway, yeah, it's been sent to me by Fosi Audio. So I can keep it, play with it, use it, do whatever I want with it. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look. What's in the box? Ooh. Okay, let's get it open. In the box, instructions. Got the power supply here, power brick and power lead. Okay, it's probably the 32 amp. Let's have a look. Yeah, 32 amp 5 volt. I prefer the 48 5 volt, but it is what it is. And the amp itself already comes with the aerial attached. Normally you find that these, you have to put them on yourself, but this is attached this time, which is pretty cool. Doesn't go back and forth, it just stays fixed. So on the front, we got power switch, click, clock. We got, treble and bass. And what I like is some of these amps sometimes don't have our little notch here to show you where the center point is, but this does. So that's pretty cool. And then I got this, this gold power knob. That's pretty trendy, isn't it? I didn't think I was going to get one with a gold knob. There we are. Nice rubber feet on the back. Okay, we have the Bluetooth aerial. Got RCA in, pre-out, you can add to another amp or a subwoofer. And you've got the speaker binding posts. And it's got the same speaker binding posts as most amps from China. I'm not a fan of them, and the simple reason is, if I can do one here, flipping heck, is that these holes are just too small to get anything other than 16 gauge wire in them. And they do use it, I mean, it's not much real estate on the back of these, so I can understand why they use them. So you've got to use spades or banana plugs if you've got anything other than 16 gauge wire. So there you go. Anyway, do you know what I want to do? I want to take it apart and have a look in it. So, here it is! Ta-da! I'm milking that way too much. Okay, so let's start at the back here. You got your power in, and apparently this thing here is some energy saving circuit, so you get a clean shutdown. It doesn't say any more than that, but what I think it is that when you put it in standby, if this power still go into it or something like that, when you turn it off, you get a clean shutdown. It's not continually taking energy out when you've still got it switched on at the mains. So I think that's what it does. Over here you got your Bluetooth chip there. It is only SBC and AAC. I would think now you definitely need at least aptX or aptX HD, because I don't know, AAC and SBC, they are a bit old hat now. I mean, they're okay, they do the job, but realistically, I'd like to see aptX HD at least, or even LDAC, or even better, aptX Adaptive. But look, aptX HD would be great, but there we are, it's just SBC, AAC. Then you've got your inductors and capacitors here, got your heatsink, all right, and underneath there is the amp chip, and that's a TPA3255. And then you've got your replaceable op amps, your removable op amps here, you can swap them out, and these are the NE5532s, and that's the input stage there. There it is. Anyway, let's get it back together and have a flipping listen to it. Okay, so how does it sound? Well, rather than just do a sound test of this, I thought, I compare it to the Fosi Audio V3, because this is supposed to be sort of, well, maybe not their flagship, but it's got all like, you know, very nice components in there. And I thought, let's compare the sound between these two and see what we think. Anyway, enough of me blabbing on, let's have a listen to the sound test.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning all. And this is just the beginning, I need a big change, help me feel home runs. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up in the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I'm gonna do shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing.
So which do you think sounds better? Let me know in the comments. To me, it was very difficult to tell the difference. There was a difference, but not huge. It wasn't night and day. Personally, I preferred the sound of the V3. Now let's take into account, you're not going to hear the sound stage on YouTube with the compression and stuff like that. Stereo separation, probably not. I mean, you are going to be able to hear some differences, but it's a bit hard to tell on YouTube. So I'm going to give you my opinion. It was very close. I thought the BT20A Pro performed admirably. It did really well against the V3. But the V3 was, like I said, not hugely better, but it was better better handling music, a bit more smoothly. It had, I wouldn't say it had a better bass, it's about the same, but the trebles were a bit smoother. The mids were a little bit more recessed, but what I did, the V3 gave a bit of a smoother presentation right the way through all the ranges really. So I do think the V3 was just a little bit better. But the BT20A Pro, not bad at all. And do you know what? It was a little bit more oomph in this than the V3. I had to have the volume up a little bit louder on the V3 than on the BT20A Pro to get the same decibels. So I tried to record it at about 85 decibels to match them up. And yeah, I thought this was a little bit louder. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, this is rated at 300 watts into 4 ohms. And that's if you have the 48 volt 5 amp power supply. I got the 32 volt 5 amp. It doesn't give those specs online, so I don't know what I'm getting into 8 ohms with a 32 volt power supply. I don't know. Maybe around 50 watts a channel, possibly 40. I don't know, around about there. But it was plenty loud, so no problem with that at all. And most of us don't listen above 90 decibels anyway, and it easily does that. So, and oh, I forgot to tell you, I tested it with the. So I got these new speakers. I'll be reviewing these soon. These are the Q Acoustics 3020Is. Nice speaker, and look out for that review. It'll be coming soon. Okay, so I tested it with them. Didn't use a subwoofer. The bass you hear is just from these speakers. Okay. Anyways, put that to one side. That's confusing me having 2 amps in my hand. I don't know. Which one am I reviewing? I don't know. The Bluetooth actually wasn't bad. Considering it's SBC and AAC, it's not bad. Like I said earlier in the video, I would prefer to see at least aptX HD. It wasn't bad. In some tracks, there was just a little bit of sibilance on the top end. Just a little bit. Not that it was annoying, but when you plugged it in via the RCA, that sibilance kind of went away a little bit. So with the Bluetooth, it was a little bit of sibilance, but no dropouts, plenty of range on it. It's not bad at all for SBC and AAC, not bad at all. Anyway, so what do I think? Well, considering you've got a well-made unit with Bluetooth, albeit, you know, not the best Bluetooth, but it works fine and sounds okay. And you've got a tone controls as well. I think for 80 or 90 quid, I think this is going for now. That's a pretty good buy. Not bad at all. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget, if you've got this far, give the video a like. And you'd be doing me a massive favour if you could subscribe to this channel. You know, I don't really make any money from this channel. Aww. Any money I do make, I reinvest into the channel so I can buy stuff like these speakers. Now and again I get lucky and I get sent an amp from somewhere. But most of the time I'm having to spend my own money on the equipment I'm getting to be able to make these videos. So this come out of my own pocket, these come out of my own pocket, as most of these things did. And any money I make from the YouTube channel, I just reinvest it into the channel so I can buy more stuff. It's good for me, don't get me wrong. It's good for me because I love this hobby, I love it. But it's just, if you subscribe, you'd be doing me a massive favour, thank you. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next video.